Greetings and welcome to my short videos on getting started with Lionel O-gauge trains, creating power blocks. Creating power blocks. What is a power block? Allows you to divide your track into sections or blocks that can be powered separately. Why power blocks? To separate sections of track. For larger layouts it may be necessary to separate the track into blocks to prevent overloading the transformers. To create sections of track that if a short happens in one section, then only that section of track loses power. To create yards that you can turn on or off without affecting main track power. When using isolated sections of track to activate accessory when locomotive passes through. These methods in this video are for track power, not for accessories. For accessories you isolate the outside rail. Discussed in another video in this series. For conventional only, do not do this for digital systems. Sectioning your track for conventional locomotives is common. To assist in running multiple conventional locomotives on same track. Adjusting the power supplied to the different track blocks, you could easily control the speed and direction of trains and only sound horn or bell for locomotives in that block. I am referring to fast track when I say track in the rest of this presentation. Tubular track you can use isolation pins and or cut the track correctly. Not further discussed in this video. 2 methods. Separate all 3 rails in a section of track. This is commonly used when each block section of track is powered by its own transformer. Use 2 or more Lionel fast track block sections, Lionel part number 612060 to create each block. Or pull each rail out of section of fast track you want to create blocks for and cut the rails, then place them back in. A cleaner and easier to use Lionel block sections, however sometimes you can't fit them into your fast track layout. Separate only the middle rail in a section. This is commonly used for yard power. Or if you are using a common ground on all transformers. Described in video, phasing Lionel transformers in this series. You don't have to separate all 3 rails, just the center rail. Shown is the Lionel fast track block section, Lionel part number 612060. Top view, image to left. Notice how each rail is separated. Bottom view, image to right. It comes with jumpers already installed to make this a normal 5-inch fast track. Remove the jumpers to create an isolated section. Shown is the Lionel fast track 1 3/8-inch track section, Lionel part number 612073. Includes electrically isolated center rail option for power blocks. Top view, image to left. Notice how only center rail is separated. Bottom view, image to right. Comes with jumpers already installed to make this a normal 1 3/8-inch fast track. Remove the jumpers to create an isolated section. That is the end of this video. Continue to next video, in this series, on Lionel model train information. Other trains, train layouts, and accessory videos and shorts can be found at T&J Railroad YouTube channel, at James D Trains.